Patrick, you said the other day after training that if your team gave its all, even if you had fallen short, that you'd be happy for the effort. Is that the case here tonight for you?
Yeah, I think when I look at the game, and it's difficult for me to ask more about my team and about the players because they give everything they had tonight, and I'm really proud about the way that they played and they fight tonight.
Hey, Patrick. Talk about your emotions right now. What are you feeling after this game?
Of course, I'm disappointed that we are not going to the East Conference final. I felt like I think there was a space there to score the third goal, and I'm upset, frustrated, disappointed.
Coach, with this being Pirlo's last game, both in MLS and overall, what has he meant to your team over these last 2 years?
I think since I've been in this football club, he's been a good professional. He's been a really good example for the young players that we have in our team. And if they behave and they conduct themselves like Andrea, I think they will have a good career.
To see 2-3 shots hit the post and wind up that being the difference, what goes through your head, the team's head, just to know that it's at the end it was that close between success?
No, but I think it's always the same. I think we give ourselves the best chance to make it happen. We knew how difficult and big that challenge was, and today we tried. I think we played really well. We created chances. We had situations where we didn't make the best decision. We scored these 2 goals, and I thought the third one will come.
Patrick, this is the end of your second year with this team. What do you feel like you've learned and progressed as a coach after the second year?
I think as a club, we are more solid on and off the field than we were last year. I think we improve a lot as a football club, as a brand, and I strongly believe that next year is going to be even better. I believe that we are working well, we are improving on the field, we managed to bring the right players to make us improve, and we had 12 new players this year, and next year we're going to have, of course, less. But the few players that we need to bring need to take us to a different level again, so we can compete against the like of Toronto, Red Bulls, because I believe that the East will be stronger and stronger.
Hey, Patrick, was there one moment that you can kind of pinpoint that, you guys kind of just gave it away, that final chance? Was there any moment from the game?
No, I think when you score the first 2 goals, with 10, 15 minutes to go, you still believe, and I was believing in it. I think the team was doing well, but that is part of the game. I think Columbus make it really difficult for us when they went at 5 at the back. They were quite really strong with the 3 in the midfield, at the central back. But, congratulations to them, because you have to analyze the game in both legs, and when you think about it, the 4th goal at the 93 minutes that we conceded over there really hurt us.
That's another thing I got a question. Do you kind of, going back to the first leg, after you guys went down when Callens picked up the red card, you guys kind of continued attacking, you didn't sit back on the ball. Do you, now going forward, knowing that you guys lost by 1 goal, do you kind of regret that style of play?
No. If I had to do it, I will do it again, because this is where we are. This is part of our identity. This is part of our philosophy. This is who we are. We want to play. We take in risk. But I think when you analyze the 2 games and you look at the number of chances that we created, I think we should be a little bit more closer. But you look at the 2 games, you look at the Callan's signing off, I think that had a massive impact on the game today. And of course, the referees today with the time that the keeper was taking to play, I think was really frustrated, tried to kill a little bit the tempo of the game, and I believe that the referee didn't manage it well at all.
Patrick, your second playoff experience now, last year obviously was a disappointment. Do you feel this is, even though it's the same round, considering the way that your team played, how close the fight back, was this a step up this year? Or is it just because it's the same round, it's the same disappointment?
No, I think it is the same disappointment, but I think you'll have to look at the way we went out against Toronto and the way we went out tonight. I think tonight we were really close. I think we look more solid as a team, and we were more closer than we were last year. I think last year we were really naive, but I think tonight we had a really good discipline on the field, and that gave us chance to get really close. So it is a really good experience for myself as well, and as a team, as a football club, we will improve and we will get much stronger next year.
You're going to be a part of it?
Sorry?
Are you going to be a part of it next year?
It will depend if you want me to be part of it or not.
Well, I already told you what I'm doing next year. It's up to you now.
I have 1 year left in my contract, so I'm going to be really part of it here.
Any more questions? Okay. Okay, yeah, just about in time.
What would you say is at the top of your list of things to improve for next season?
The referees.
Great, thank you.
The referees, because when you look at the two legs, you look at the first leg, you look at the sending off, and you see the impact that CAF had on the game, and you look at the referee against today with the time, losing time, he's really frustrated, really frustrated. And, we tried to build a relationship with the referees. We spend time when they come in to our preseason, and we have to stop training, we have to make our program around them, and they come in and they're setting us all this kind of conduct and yellow cards and players who try to lose time, and they're telling us one thing and they're doing something completely different. So I hope that the referees will be better next year. But I suppose everybody's learning